the JSC has now resolved that pursuant to Article 168(4) of the Constitution, it will send a petition to the President with a view of suspending Justice Nancy Baraza as a judge of the Supreme Court.
This, the consequence of an altercation between the Deputy Chief Justice with security guard Rebecca Kerubo at the Upmarket Village Market shopping mall in Nairobi, after the guard allegedly insisted that the Deputy Chief Justice undergoes security checks just like anyone else.
Nikamwambia, excuse me, madam, I have to check your bag. Kenya alifanya ila tu alifanya alinichuna mapua na akaniambia you should know people.
An incident that could now see the country's senior-most female judge lose her job. And while the real motive behind her alleged behavior at the shopping mall remains unknown, it is widely believed that she must have been angered by the guard's demand that she undergoes the normal security check. Now, different scenarios make us get angry. It could be our children, our colleagues, or even parents.
It's a fairly normal, sometimes healthy reaction of most human beings, and in a way is a protective instinct.
But what makes us angry? Dr. Frank Jenga, a psychiatrist based here in Nairobi, says that the environment surrounding us could be a factor.
If you've been partying the whole night and you've been drinking heavily and you're hungry and dehydrated, you have a short fuse and you get angry more easily because of your own internal dysregulation.
And our levels of anger are also different. Anger can be classified into 4 categories. Low, this level is represented by mild anger, which can be described as irritation. A person is irritated when something happens that he or she is not expecting, or when something does not happen when it was expected to. Mild, at this stage, the feeling of anger is demonstrated by action or words. The feelings are stronger reactions and in some cases may require the use of self-control lest harm is caused to self and others. Medium, at this stage, the feelings of anger are demonstrated by actions or words. There are stronger reactions and in some cases may require the use of self-control lest the harm is caused to self and others. Severe, this level demonstrates anger with an extremely high intensity. Acts of violence and abuse fall under this category. People who are easily angered generally have what some psychologists call a low tolerance for frustration, meaning that they feel that they should not have to be subjected to frustration, inconvenience or annoyance. But what we often ignore is the damage our anger can potentially cause to ourselves or others. If we are not in control of our anger, we can lose once-in-a-lifetime opportunities such as jobs or lasting friendships.
People damage relationship with parents or with their church only because in a moment of unguarded temper, they have uttered words or done things that really they should not have done.
But all is not lost. Dr. Jenga informs us that there are both formal and informal ways of anger management. Formal management includes seeking help from a psychiatrist.
Each time you feel your anger welling up, take a deep breath, count from 10 to 1 backwards. As you take a long breath and ask yourself when you finish counting 10, is it really worth my being to do so?
But one thing is clear, the consequences of our actions based on anger can be devastating. Reporting for Citizen Weekend, I am Kirigo Ngarwa.